All right, Ivy. Ivy, where are you from originally? Where'd you grow up?
Pasadena, California.
Pasadena. And tell me about your childhood. You had both your parents when you were a kid?
No, I never knew my dad. I grew up with my mom. I was the last of 5. And I was kind of the only one that really stayed with her. Everybody.
How was your childhood?
It was cool. My mom kept me out of like the drama, the limelight, until I was like 16, and then I started doing my own thing. Cause yeah, all my brothers and sisters, they was already into the street life, and she had basically sent them away at a young age because she had her first at 15, so she couldn't take care of all of us. So.
And you left home at what age?
Huh?
You left home at what age?
I left home at 16.
16?
Yeah.
And where'd you go?
I met a dude and I went to the streets and I just started making money.
And the guy you met was he a pimp?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you would work Figueroa or Pasadena or what?
Sepulveda was my first track. Yeah.
Do you remember your first time picking up the guy picking you up?
I got in a police car my first time. First ever. I got in a police car. I wasn't really scared for some reason. I wasn't scared at all. I heard his speaker go off. And I just was like, what the heck? And they didn't arrest me or anything. And after that, I kept going. I didn't stop after that.
And how much money were you making?
About $300 to $500 a night.
How old are you now?
I'm 20.
You're 20. So you've been doing this a few years. Are you making more money now?
Yeah. Yeah, way more money now.
What do you make a night now?
Probably like 800 at the most. I don't overdo it.
Yeah. Have you had some bad experiences?
Oh yeah.
You know, sometimes these guys are crazy, right?
Oh yeah. I've gotten thrown out on the freeway. I've gotten hit by cars. I've gotten raped. And yeah, it's crazy stuff.
You've been arrested more than that first time?
More than I can count on my fingers and toes. Yeah. So I just go to jail for prostitution. Most of my cases are prostitution.
Yeah. Are drugs a part of your life?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I first experienced drugs when I was 16. And I just never stopped doing it.
And what are you using today?
Meth.
Crystal meth.
Mm-hmm.
So the guys that pick you up, they'll take you where? A hotel or?
The car.
In the car?
Yeah.
And the hours you'll work are typically what?
All day. All day.
And how late into the night do you go?
Till I don't sleep.
Crystal meth.
I don't sleep.
Yeah. Do you have kids?
I have a daughter.
You have a daughter? Are you raising her? So you have a mouth to feed, and
Yeah.
and this money is something you need to survive, right?
Yeah.
Have you considered other, a more legitimate way of making money, or?
Most definitely. Everybody got a better way to make money. Yes. What you addicted to, I'm addicted to it.
You think you're addicted?
I'm addicted to the streets.
I've heard that a lot.
Yeah. It's crazy.
What is it about the streets you think that does that for people?
I don't know, honestly. I don't know. I think it's the family orientation. How everybody feels so connected, because everybody ain't judging nobody. You really not getting judged because most people you come in contact in the streets is doing worse or doing the same thing as you. So you never feel like you got to live up to anybody's standards, or you just do what you got to do, and you mind your business.
Are you still working with the pimp?
No.
No. How long did that last?
I stopped messing with pimps when I was 17. Yeah, my sister, she showed me how to get money on my own. And I used to ride the train to LA and just walk. All I had to do was walk.
Yeah. What do you think the most misunderstood thing about this lifestyle? Like people that don't do it, that don't understand it. What do you think they don't understand?
They don't understand the pain. I don't know. Because if you don't do it, everybody got pain, but I feel like it's a different type of pain. The streets is a whole different type of pain. Because it's levels to the streets. Just like it's levels to living a regular life. You know? It's a different type of pain, and no one will ever understand it. Because it's a pain that you're not supposed to feel it, but you feel it. It's different. It hurts. But it's like you gotta force yourself to be numb to it.
Are you saving money? You are? That's great. How do you think working as a prostitute for the last 3-4 years has changed you?
It ain't changed me. It hasn't. I do the same thing every day. I don't know. I don't change.
It takes a special personality for somebody to do this and survive, right? Not any girl could do this.
Yeah, everyone can do it.
You think?
Yeah, I do. I think everyone can do it. Everyone's not gonna be able to stick with it though. It's not easy.
What advice would you give to a young girl who's considering doing something like this?
Get to know yourself. It's not worth it. It's definitely not worth it. You get to know yourself and love yourself and be able to look yourself in the mirror, because once you get out here, you can't change, or, you know, everything you do is gonna be your fault, you know. And you're gonna need something. Like people say, like, you don't have to do drugs when you're out there, you know. It comes with it. And once you're out there and you gotta, you know, stay up, or you're gonna need something to stimulate you. And then it makes it harder for you to look in the mirror and see yourself. So to young girls that, you know, might meet a guy or a girl who tells them about this lifestyle, it's not worth it. It's a trap.
Do you feel like the pimp that brought you in early on might have led you into this? And you may have avoided it if he hadn't?
I wouldn't say it was him, because I was subject to it. I was shown it. I knew about it. It just took like a man, because that's who I was attracted to as a young girl. It took him to, you know. But I knew if it wasn't him, I would have still dipped into it and got addicted to it.
Does your family know you're doing this?
Yeah.
What's their reaction?
They don't like it, but my mom never. When she first found out I was in the streets, my sister called her and told her to come get me, and she just was like, "What do you want me to do?" And she hung up. So I always felt like I could just do what I wanted to do. My mom never put a leash on me, so my family's kind of like, do what you gotta do.
Are any of your brothers and sisters doing something similar?
All of them.
All of them.
They're all incarcerated.
You're the only one that's not.
Yeah.
Does this life get you down sometimes? You get depressed?
Yeah. Of course.
What about it is the most like unsettling part of it? Just the danger, or
no matter how many years I've been prostituting, every day when I step out onto the street, I'm always nervous. I always get nervous because you never know who you get in a car with. And so that's the most unsettling part for me. You never know. No matter how tough you are, no matter how much drugs you own, I always get nervous.
Yeah, I mean, you could
Yeah.
you could lose your life anytime.
Yeah,
right?
you constantly got to be in, fight or flight mode.
Use your intuition.
And I always got to come back to my daughter. So I think about that every time I step out. I always tell myself, I'm coming back home to my daughter tonight.
Well, Ivy, thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you.
And good luck with your daughter and wherever your life goes from here. You're still very young.
Yeah.
You can do a lot of different things from here.
Thank you.
Thank you.